Fantastic. Well, here's a question. Should illegal immigrants be allowed to serve in the military? That's being debated in the House of Representatives, but one Republican is outraged it's even up for discussion. Congressman Louie Gohmert of Texas joins us next. Well, here's a question being debated in the House of Representatives right now. Should illegal aliens be allowed to serve in the military? House Republicans slammed the door shut on that possibility after intense debate over the annual defense bill, but 20 Republicans voted in favor of the idea. So is there dissent in the ranks on the Republican side? Here to weigh in is Republican Congressman from Texas, Louie Gohmert. Congressman, it's great to see you this morning. You were against this. Why?
Promised people, in order to get the majority in the Senate and in the House, that we would stop the president's illegal, unconstitutional amnesty that he did in contravention of actual law. And we got down to the funding of the Department of Homeland Security and did not stop the funding for the illegal, unconstitutional amnesty. And the big reason that our leaders said it was okay that we didn't defund it is we had this United States District Judge named Andrew Hanen who had enjoined it, stopped it from happening. Well, that was a temporary injunction, Tucker. And this language that was slipped into the bill in the wee hours of the morning indicated that this deferred amnesty was a vital program. That was a slap at the one judge who was standing up for the Constitution. It could have been taken as judicial notice before the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court to knock out the temporary injunction that had been issued. Another thing, the sequesters have really gutted our military. I've heard from so many people, not just in my district, but around the country, that wanted to make the military a career. They've been in harm's way. They've fought for us, and now they're getting basically a pink slip. They can't stay in and finish their career there. And now we've got people saying, hey, forget those people that have devoted their lives to saving this country. We're going to let them get bumped out by people that are illegally here. Tucker, that's just wrong as could be.
Well, it's a little odd philosophically, isn't it, to encourage foreigners to fight our wars for us? That's kind of a move right out of late Rome, is it not? I mean, shouldn't Americans fight their own wars?
It didn't work for the British. They hired the most vicious, well-trained mercenaries in the world, the Hessians. And that's who Washington captured when he went across the Delaware Christmas Eve. So, no, it hadn't always worked out well. And we've got plenty of people. If this were a situation where we're desperate to get more people in the military, fine, let's talk about how we recruit people that are here legally, illegally, as long as they're upstanding Americans. It's just troubling when we're going to boot law-abiding, patriotic Americans who dedicated their life to protecting America, boot them out of the military and say, sorry, we're bringing in people that are illegally here and forget about your career.
We've outsourced our military. Not surprisingly, the Hillary Clinton for President campaign disagrees with you pretty profoundly. Louie Gohmert.
Well, she'll suck up to anybody she thinks that can get them votes legally or illegally.
That's a topic for another day, and I hope you'll return and flesh that out a little bit.
All right.
Great to see you this morning.
Love visiting with you.
Thanks,
Thank you. Good to be with you.
Well, the Boston bomber's been sentenced to death in Boston, but the U.S. attorney who prosecuted him says he wasn't driven by his religious beliefs, but by political motives. Is she a theologian? Does she know what she's talking about? We'll bring you the latest on that. Plus, I thought their fallen father's legacy was gone forever when they were out